What's up, comic collectors? It's Hero Hunter 81, and I'm back with a haul finally. Um, I think I got enough books up to make a haul, and I've been dying to just show you guys some books. I really love doing this. I love sharing my passion for this hobby. And I love love comic books. What can I say? But anyway, let's get to the books. This is Alpha Flight 33. I'm pretty sure this is the first appearance of Lady Deathstrike. Correct me if I'm wrong. These next few books I'm going to show you I got from a comic show I just went to Sunday, and it really felt good to get out there and just start digging through boxes. When I first got to this place, you know, I got there early. There was already a little line. I went last year. It was pretty good. I hope they keep doing this. But I went there with the intention of, as soon as I get in there, I'm just going to go for wall books. And I did that, and I got, I changed my game plan real quick when I saw all the prices. I mean, these prices they were asking is just stupid outrageous. You know, eBay has way better deals than what I was seeing here. I mean, let me give you an example. They had, this thing looked like a VG fine copy of All-Star Western 10 for Jonah Hex. They wanted $700 for this thing. And it was raw. And they had one even worse shape for $400. And I said, the same guy also, I picked out Tomb of Dracula 13. And it said $128 on it. I looked at the guy, I said, is this like a typo here? Is this wrong? He's like, oh, he was working with another guy, and he calls the guy over. He's like, hey, this, whatever. He's like, oh, yeah, that's the right price. That's the second appearance of Blade. I said, no, it's not. It's the origin of Blade and first appearance of Deacon Frost. And he just looked stumped. I said, I know because I'm looking for one, but I went to another table real quick. And I ended up finding some good books. Got that one you just saw. This one, 3 for $1. I think I put this bone in there for just to round it off. But, you know, not Brand X, #1. I've been wanting this book for a while. Too bad this is in rough shape, but I paid less than 50 cents for it, so whatever. Found me another one of these. First appearance of Onslaught. I think his first full appearance is in X-Men 53 from the second series. But anyway, it just felt good to get out there and start digging through boxes. That's what it's about. Just finding deals, you know, just hunting. You know, doing some hero hunting out there. But, you know, the winter, I don't know, it's been hard. I haven't been able to get out to the flea market. It's been so cold. And outside is where the good stuff is. Found this. I'm not sure. I either paid $5 for this or $2. Yeah. I forget. But I just love this cover. It just freaks me out. Look at him biting his nails, her nails, whatever. Ugh. It's disgusting. Now this one here, I think this is the first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet. But I saw graded ones of these, and all it says is the Return of Thanos, so not sure. This next book, I just bought both of them because I just wanted to make sure. I bought, what did I buy? Bought this one, and I bought this one. Now this is one of these is the second. This is the second and third printing of this. So yeah, I got all 3 printings now. Woohoo! Whatever. Anyway, this next book I got for $2. Simpsons issue 1. Now, this is actually the first Simpsons comic. It actually predates this one. And I thought that this was the original one for a while, but I looked it up, Wikipedia. This does predate this. Now, I'm not sure. I think this actually came polybagged, but it's not in the poly bag. But I'm just glad to add it to my collection. Really? Wow. Hold up. Hold up. Good to go. Anyway, found this for $2. And this is a first print. Now you could tell these books, there's 3 printings on this, I'm pretty sure, so be careful. If it does, you can tell, I can tell right away by looking at the cover. First printings will have a barcode or this here. If you see Batman like that, you know it's a first print. The later ones have something different, but this is a McFarlane cover. Classic McFarlane cover, 423. Batman. And this next one I pulled out for $1. $1. Got me a newsstand copy, Infinity Gauntlet 1. Excuse me. Now, this next, I want to tell you a little story about this next comic I'm going to show you. I was looking through the bins. I think it was a $5, $2 bins. You know what? I think it was a $2 bin. And I'm flipping through and I found Watchmen #1. But it has a number 10 on it. A round sticker with a 10 on it. So the guy standing right there, I asked him, I say, everything in this box is $2, right? He said, yep. I said, this is 2, right, with this 10 on it? He's like, oh man, who put that in there? Starts looking. Oh, you can't have that for 2 and all this. I got so mad, I almost walked right away, right there. But I bit my tongue and I kept digging because I was seeing some cool stuff. So this other guy comes up, this older guy, and starts talking to the guy. I don't know if he had a table there. He seemed to know a lot about comics, and he was talking to everybody. So I see this in the $2 bin. I picked that up, and right behind it I saw this in the $2 bin. First appearance of Mr. Terrific. This book is super hot right now. And I slapped them on the counter with a bunch of others, and this guy that was over there that just came up and talked, and he's like, you know what those are, right? I said, yep. Because if I would have said anything different, it would have drawn attention. I did know what it was, but I just didn't want to draw any attention to this. So, this guy said I can't have his $10 book for the $2, and I ended up pulling these out. I've seen these online for $50 a piece. So, and sold ones, mind you, sell for around that. Awesome, so happy. That's what he gets. And you know what? The guy ended up having like a bunch of Web of Spider-Man 118s. It was like, he wanted $5 a piece for them, and he had like 6 of them. I should have picked them all up and see if he would have did a deal, but anyway, I upgraded my Supergirl #1. This book isn't as high grade as I would like, but whatever. And this is on the bag, not the book. I haven't put it in the Mylar yet. Supergirl #1. Upgraded. Alright. This next book I got a few weeks back from through eBay. And it's been sitting in my closet. I haven't had a chance to show it, but this is the Batman coloring book, Batman Adventures. Really early appearance of Harley Quinn. Really thin book. This reminds me, when I took this book out, super thin, the Preacher preview, right? The Preacher 1 preview book is the same deal, thin like this. But yeah, I think it goes, the Harley Quinn appearances go the cartoon, then you got the Batman Almost Got Him, which is a children's comic book, comes sealed with a tape. Look for that. Also, on the Batman Almost Got Him in the top left, this same symbol is there, which is pretty whatever. But anyway, it goes like that. Then, I'm not sure. I think Batman Adventures 12 comes next. But if not, this one either comes right before or right after. But the thing about this, you only get one page in this book of Harley Quinn. So, you know, I would suggest, unless you're a diehard Harley Quinn fan, try and get it cheap. If you see it, pick it up, though, if you're a completionist. Another book I'm so glad to add to my collection, and this one's staying in the collection. Doctor Strange #1. I really need to start working on my Bronze Age. I still need Iron Fist 14. I need Ghost Rider #1. Stuff like that. But yeah, Doctor Strange #1. This is a really high grade. Really nice. Well, high enough grade for me. It's got a little stamp up here. I don't care. But anyway, definitely a cool Bronze Age book to get. This next book, so glad to finally own this. I didn't buy it about a couple years ago, and I'm paying the price now because it is super expensive, but I'm so glad. I got a really good deal on this for considering what it's going for now. Trying to knock out some Bronze Age. I actually bought this from Dak and Howlett. I want to say shout out to him, and thanks. Got here quick too, considering, you know, Canada and all that, or all that good stuff. But I just want to say shout out to him. His grading was on point, packaged well. He even sent me a little extra free comic book day, but definitely. Now this guy can match my other one, Power Man Iron Fist. Honestly, people, if you can pick this up, this book right here is such an awesome Bronze Age key to own. I mean, this is the first time an African American superhero is in his own title. First time he gets his own title. Now, Black Panther is the first African American superhero, first appearance, Fantastic Four 52, but this is the first time he's in his own title here. Obviously, because Black Panther 1 is a 30-cent book. This is a 20-cent. But anyway, just a cool character, man. Luke Cage, Hero for Hire. Alright, and let's see. I got 2 graded books I'm going to show. Got my first 9.8. Got my first 9.8. Stuff a Legend Boogeyman Edition. Now, I already got this book here. You know, I already got this book. But, sorry guys, anyway. The thing is with this, right? This is a 9/8. It's my first 9/8. But look, it's green. It's qualified, right? And the reason it's qualified is because right there, it says 29 written on cover in marker. Now, only 150 of these exist. They wrote all the numbers of each issue on these books, okay? This is how these books were made, all right? The thing is, CGC didn't witness these people doing this when they made the book. So, but the thing that makes me mad about this is I've seen other Stuff a Legend Boogeymans get blue labels. Matter of fact, the Volume 1 first print, I saw a blue label, I forget where. And that one is written, you know, they only made 100 of those. But this shouldn't even count, you know what I mean, this green label, but whatever, I know. It doesn't matter to me at all. It's like, it doesn't even matter. But I just really love the cover on this. Definitely upgraded. I'm probably going to sell the other one to make up some of the money. I'm not really into doubles. Alright, what else? Oh, so all those books that I got, I showed you, I couldn't find a big book. I wanted a big book to at least take out of the comic show. And I almost gave up, you know, and I was walking around, about to leave, you know, and all of a sudden I hear, yo! I look over, it's the guy that I usually go to at the flea markets. And he's sitting there at his table, waves me over. And I'm like, hey, how you doing and all this? He pulls a book out from behind him. He didn't have like a wall set up. He had this thing like hiding somewhere, pulls it out and says, hey, look at this, just for you. I said, whoa, all right. I said, what do you want for this? He said, $100. I said, really? He said, yeah, there's just a little thing down here. When you take this book out, the bottom here just curves up a little bit slightly, but there's no creases. There's no like bend at all. There's no line at all from any bending or anything. There's no water damage. It's in really nice shape. I asked him, of course I asked him if he could go any less. He said no. I said, well, can you know what? Here, I gave it back to him. I said, you know what, can I think about it? And as soon as I gave it back to him, I was like, you know what? I'll take it. Just give me the thing. And I bought it right then and there. And I already have one. It's a 9/4. But I'm probably just going to flip this one. But I got my newsstand here. But anyways, this one here, like, I wish I could press it. I mean, that's really all it needs. I mean, there's no, like, it just, I don't know. I wish I could press it. That's all. But it's in really nice shape otherwise. Alright, what else did I get? Oh yeah, I upgraded one of my favorite books that I own. I upgraded and I'm going to flip the other one, sell it to make up some of the money because these books aren't cheap. Bone number 1, 8.0. You know, I already got Bone, but this thing here is like, I'd say it's in like a fine area, you know, so. But these books, they only printed 2,000 of these initially, and there's probably less now. I always say that, but it's true, you know, like, you never know. When they print a book and they hand it out, they sell it. You never know. Things get damaged, lost, all that stuff. So, but this book is super collectible. It has like a cult following, and you know, people love Jeff Smith. This book was so popular, it had like, what, 12 printings or more? Maybe more printings than that, you know? And you can't go wrong with with just a sought-after comic book with a low print run. You can't go wrong. So, definitely super happy to upgrade that. And last book of the haul. A lot of you might know what this is, a lot of you might not. And I just had to have this book in my collection. I just like crazy stuff like this. This is the stuff. You know, this book is very hard to get. It doesn't show up a lot, and when it does, it's either bent in half, messed up, ripped to shreds, but really hard to find. The Rifleman 10. The cover says it all. I mean, this book is sought after just for the cover, and yeah, you guys just take a look at that cover and let me know what you think. But anyway, let's see. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? Anyway, let me put my stuff like this. Anyway, this is my haul. Until next time. You know, I already bought a cool key too. It's coming in the mail, but I just purchased it, so it's not gonna make it in time. But you guys have a great one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hero Hunter 81 out.